essential character EC3 controlling my narrative, and you are watching Young Kings Wrestling, and you have been warned. It's a good show.
Welcome to episode 138 of Young Kings Wrestling, or as we like to say in our native language, beep, 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 boop, boop, beep, 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 boop, boop, beep. Featuring the Sovereign Soundboard. As always, you can find us on most platforms streaming podcasts, including Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, among others. And if you're on iTunes, leave us that 5-star review. Links to all the platforms and the merch. All the merch is available in one place now. You can find that link at ykwrestling.com because I figured out how to buck the system a little bit. So hopefully they don't catch on. But if they do, I will figure out something else. But in the meantime, all the merch is available. Logo tees like the one behind me. Black Lives Matter tees like the ones you see. We're going to get the Wolfpack ones up soon. Breast cancer awareness ones, we're going to get them back up too. So don't trip. We're going to have a bunch of options for folks right here. But in the meantime, listen to this episode here. As always, I am TC Fontron, joined by Ravishing Reekbot 5000. How you doing today, sir? Or should I say beep, 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 boop, boop.
Oh man, I'm electrified.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling robotic today, man.
Yeah, real robotic.
So if you see me breaking down, hitting my Michael Jackson,
just
know the spirit taking over.
Hit that Chappelle show shit.
Hell yeah. That dude was in every skit doing that shit. That's crazy.
Every single one, bro.
That's one of my favorite running gags on Chappelle's show. Because like they never explained who it was, why he was everywhere. One of the greatest shows of all time. Real quick, I brought up Michael Jackson. I saw this video of Michael Jackson earlier. He was code switching. Like he forgot to turn on his voice. He sounded like a nigga, for real. It was crazy. Which like it don't shock me because I've heard people say that before. That like he put on the gimmick in front of the public. When certain people not there, he just you forget this man from Gary, Indiana. That's a good like hour or two away from Chicago.
Right, yeah.
He got that nigga deep down. Shout out to the GOAT, man. Hey,
yes,
real quick, shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's episode. SeatGeek, if you don't know, is a ticket app. It takes the confusion out of buying tickets. So, if you go on these other sites, I ain't gonna say the names because that's rude. But if you go on these other sites, they don't really tell you how good a seat is. So sometimes you could buy a seat like you were at WrestleMania 35, right?
Oh yeah.
The people that bought the seats on the other side of the stadium did not see Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. They had to go back home and watch it.
Bro.
Is that not right?
Listen. We couldn't even focus on the match because they were so loud. Like you couldn't hear it if you watch it like on Peacock and everything now. You don't really hear it. But they was so loudly saying, turn the lights off, turn the lights off. They was starting them chants and shit like that. Like it was really crazy like that. So yeah, it was bad.
My point in bringing that up is if those people bought their tickets on SeatGeek, they wouldn't have sat there because they would have seen it wasn't a good seat to sit in. SeatGeek, they'll tell you how good the seats is. They use a rating system, 0 to 10. A 0 to 10 score let you know if you're getting a good deal or a bad deal. They put it, if you don't know what between 0 and 10 is, they put it in color coded too. So green seats, the best seats. Red, you might want to stay away from, but they might be a little cheaper than the other ones. All I'm saying is SeatGeek is the way to go if you're looking to go to any live events this summer, this fall, whenever. We are part of Team SeatGeek, so you can use our code YK Wrestling. Get $20 off an order of $50 or more, which most tickets are, depending on what events you're going to. It's only for your first purchase, but shit, it's $20 saved.
Yes, sir.
Can't go wrong with that. Hey, we watch wrestling all week long over here, but your boy did not, because I watched 6 straight days of wrestling. From Thursday to Tuesday, I was burnt out completely. Like all day Saturday, I watched nothing but wrestling the whole entire day. I woke up, watched NXT. Waiting for Mania, I turned on an old WrestleMania, and then I watched Mania, and then I did the podcast, and then I had to edit the podcast, and then I had to go back and watch some stuff on Mania again. I was burnt out because I had to watch Mania all over again the next day. That was just 2 days. That don't count Friday. I watched Impact that Thursday. Like, it don't count some of the other wrestling stuff that was going on last weekend. Monday Night Raw, NXT 2.0. I was burnt out. I stayed away from wrestling pretty much all week. So I don't really know what went on this week. I didn't watch no old stuff. One thing I saw that I couldn't avoid seeing was I saw that they vacated the NXT tag titles.
Yep.
Nash Carter got released, not because of the domestic issues, is because this man posed as Hitler in his phone like 7 years ago. Which, like, granted, I see it all the time, bro. I see these dudes, like, when they shaving their facial hair, they get themselves the Hitler mustache before they go and finish it off. Like, I never shaved my mustache, so I never did it. But I've seen pictures like that before. Yeah. The problem is, like, one day you might make it to the WWE, so you probably shouldn't post something like that because it could definitely resurface. So
it's them damn Twitter diggers, man.
Yeah, man.
And they didn't even think the domestic thing was credible, which can't blame them because I don't think the rest of us do either. But yeah, man.
No comment on that.
Paying no attention to it.
Yeah, no comment on the situation, really. Like, I really feel these wrestlers and their wives, and if it's a wrestler wife who wrestles herself, just keep your shit off of social media, bro.
Yeah.
Carl Anderson. I shouldn't know Carl Anderson's affairs. I shouldn't have known Bray Wyatt's affairs or Corey Graves, for instance.
Yeah. That's just like, it's just people being extra. Because
a lot of stuff I know unsolicited. I did not seek this stuff out.
Right. Like, I finished watching Broken Skull Sessions with Lita, and I was just thinking, like, damn, could you imagine if Twitter was around when that shit blew up?
Bro.
Man.
It was bad enough then because, like, the internet wrestling was kind of, on a peak. Yeah. It was starting to, go uphill. It was a little bit more of it was a little bit more like we were able to connect with these people a little bit more back then,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. That was nuts, like, in real time. I couldn't imagine social media being around for that one.
Bruh.
I know Edge would have been a way bigger heel than he was, though. I say that much.
Oh yeah.
Lita too.
Yeah. Right.
I like Lita leaned into it though, so it's cool. But yeah, I didn't watch no wrestling. I watched Friday last night though. Which, like, I've seen Friday. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that movie. But every time I watch it, I analyze new things. Like, and one thing probably, like, if I had to guess how many times I've seen this movie, a couple hundred. So, but in, like, the previous 50 times I've seen it, I realized one thing. Craig's family was really gonna let this man get killed over $200.
Yo,
like, y'all didn't have $200 to save this man's life. Which, like, I mean, I get it, because, like, why you don't have $200? You got paid yesterday, my brother. Like, you literally said you went to pick up your paycheck and got fired. Yeah. Or did they keep your check? But they took the boxes that they said you stole out of your check, so you didn't have no money? What's going on here? Why you didn't have the $200?
I don't know.
And really, they didn't need $200.
Nah, they didn't.
They needed $80. That's all they needed.
I'm about to say that.
The Smokey had the 100 that he showed Big Worm.
Right.
And then he sold another sack, so he got 20. You needed $80. Well, you just could have told your fan, hey, I need $80 because this motherfucker gonna shoot up the crib later tonight at 10:30.
Y'all crib.
At 10 o'clock, actually. Yeah, he gonna shoot. You know what Craig said, you know what my mama stayed. He was about to shoot up your mama crib. Yeah. You should have had a little bit more of a proactive approach in trying to get this money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all could have just, y'all could crowd surf, like, pops get 20, moms get 20, sister get 20. Like, it ain't that hard.
Could have asked Stanley.
Yeah, snitch ass.
Right.
But I'm like, he clearly explaining to y'all his life is in danger. Y'all just like, oh, nah, you good.
And the mama said, "Damn, you don't got a job. I can't lend that to you. Like, I'm about,
Right.
your house about to get shot up."
Like,
he didn't tell them that though. He would have told them the house was getting shot up. He would have had that movie.
Oh yeah.
We probably wouldn't have had a movie, but
yeah.
I'm overthinking it too much.
Oh man. Nah,
It's crazy.
It's true though. It's true though.
Shout out, it's Friday.
He was about to not have a life talking about having a job.
And then even in the deleted scenes, like the dad told this nigga, like, if you would have got killed, we would have had to act like we didn't know you because we can't afford the funeral. That's what he said. Go, if y'all got access, go on YouTube and look up the Friday deleted scenes. He said I'm paraphrasing, but he said that.
Oh nah.
He said we would have had to act like we didn't know you. Like, damn. Hey, if I was Craig, listen, he PTSD over that day, it would have had me sober for life, bro. This man kept smoking weed after that day. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
Listen, fam. I almost got shot up over my first time smoking. Shit, I ain't never doing this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you got me high one time and I'm about to die.
Listen, I promise we're gonna get into some wrestling conversation here, but real quick, this may not have much of a relevancy to wrestling, but it does to our host, me and Reek more particularly. First off, rest in peace to former Ohio State quarterback Dwayne Haskins Jr. Not gonna really speculate on what happened, but he was involved in the traffic accident yesterday morning. But this is gonna lead me into my next point.
I'm packing the edits, guess what?
Peasants. Gil Brandt, bring that old ass here.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Sir. Listen, all right, you know what Gil Brandt is. This has, like I said, it has nothing to do with wrestling. This is more so us. Gil Brandt is a former, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a pro football Hall of Famer. He was responsible for pretty much a lot of the success of the Dallas Cowboys back in like the 70s and 80s.
Oh, yeah.
He was like the director of their player personnel. But currently in the present day, he works as a radio analyst for NFL radio on Sirius XM. So they let this old ass man on the radio. But so we doing little breaking news, talking about the death over Dwayne Haskins and giving, people's reactions to it. And this man said, this is an actual quote. He said, I'll listen to the video too. He said, "I hate anytime anybody is killed or anybody dies. But he was a guy that was living to be dead. It was always something with him. They told him, don't, under any circumstances, leave school early. You just don't have the work habits. You don't have this, you don't have that." What did he do? He left school early. Maybe if this is the one right here. He said maybe if he stayed in school a year, he wouldn't do silly things like jogging on the highway.
What?
Y'all can go look it up. He said that.
Oh.
He said that shit. In reaction to a 24-year-old getting struck by a dump truck on the highway, he said that shit.
Oh my Lord.
And it wasn't like, if you were an NFL fan, you followed the career, the very, very short 2.5 year pro career of Dwayne Haskins. He had a little, I would chalk it up as immaturity issues. I don't think it was nothing more so like he wasn't like he wasn't Ryan Leaf. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He wasn't, you know what I mean?
He was in Washington. Like,
he wasn't Jamarcus Russell. He was in a terrible fucking, they was having a damn scandal while this man is trying to get implemented into the league. They had a damn race scandal in the damn franchise. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like it's gonna be kind of tough. Like you a young dude, like you getting all this money for the first time. You need somebody to keep your head on your shoulders, and Washington was not the right place to do it.
Hell no. The owner out here having scandals, like,
yeah,
there's no accountability there.
Nah, so yeah.
And Schefter too. I was disappointed in that man.
I was gonna give him. I was gonna give it to Schefter because like this ain't the first time he did something like that.
Yeah, man.
But when Colt Brennan died last year, oh, you talked about all the records he set at Hawaii, all this stuff.
Yeah, like what? Oh,
that's a guy that was living to die. Go look up his history.
I can't, man.
Colt Brennan was white. Dwayne Haskins is black. You know, black quarterbacks just get overly scrutinized. Not just black athletes, but black quarterbacks.
Oh, always. Since they,
you know what they did to
first
Cam?
came in. Yeah.
Unless you Russell Wilson, like if you ain't unapologetically black, then they not gonna say nothing. Like Russell Wilson is, they look at him as he's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
They probably didn't even know he was black for the longest.
Of course. That's
because like people thought he was Samoan or something.
I don't know, man. Like that's just, but Russ Wilson, he one of them guys that he's happy, he's happy go lucky,
Yeah.
he ain't never caused nobody no issues, and so
Which is like
they don't mind.
We ain't gonna get into a Russell Wilson Sierra discussion on here. This is not the radio show to do that on. Other shows, but that's such an old tired argument.
It really is. Like
I have other reasons for not caring about Russell Wilson. It goes all the way back to Wisconsin. So it got nothing to do with his family life. Like it's football. Like I saw my college team lose to Russell Wilson. He go to the NFL and my pro team lose to him his first year. Yeah, I didn't really care for the bro. He cold though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like Denver, so it's gonna be tough. But all right, getting into some wrestling talk now. But yeah, shout out to the oldest peasant of the week on record. That's history
right there. You understand?
Hell yeah.
Cracker ass cracker.
Moving on.
I thought peasant was gonna go to somebody else.
Who, Brody King?
No, somebody that says that there are bots about. There's an infestation of bots.
Man, listen, I can give him peasant of the week every day. Every week he can get it. It will be boring. So I'll just leave with that.
Suck my robot balls.
Motherfucker. Whose man's is this? This your man's?
I tell you, y'all all elite defenders, y'all got some explaining to do. Y'all got some explaining to do. I tell
Taking
you.
the wrong kind of bumps, man.
Oh, it's not even bumps no more. He got
them
piles on his desk. He got them piles on his desk like Tony in Scarface when he just digging his face in before he sent these tweets out.
He substitute that white with some protein powder.
Oh man, that's what he cutting it with.
Hell yeah. It's probably put it in his shakes and everything.
Oh man.
Got that blender bottle. Whose man's, bro? I saw that. Listen, I told you I was out the loop, right?
Yeah.
So my plan was I was gonna, as soon as NXT was over, I'm like, no Twitter, like staying off Reddit. Like I'm not watching nothing. I'm gonna reset because it get to a point where you consume too much of something, you don't enjoy it as much.
Yeah, you gotta
take a break anyway.
Right.
Like I was binge watching SVU for like a month straight a couple months ago, so I had to chill.
Right.
So like I'm trying to get back on that though. I heard Cragen came back.
Yeah, I gotta watch that episode too.
I'm about to see what that's hitting on. But
yeah, man.
So you gotta take breaks sometimes. That's why I tell you, like in the alcohol commercials, they say drink responsibly. Because if you don't, it turns into a problem. So
hell yeah.
I took my break, man. So it was supposed to be from NXT until SmackDown. So when NXT was over, all the way to SmackDown. And then I plan to take another one afterwards, but I was like, I'm gonna ease back in a little bit.
Yeah.
I saw that tweet like 2 hours before SmackDown. I was like, break's over. Break is over. I had to talk about that.
Oh,
because I thought it was fake at first. I'm not gonna. I seen the screenshot. I was like, this nigga, somebody tripping. This fake. I was like, nah, this ain't real. I went to the bro timeline. It was real. Fam tripping.
Yo. Oh my god.
That's why we don't watch,
bro.
because of him. It got nothing to do with nothing else. It's him.
Exactly. Like
it's him and his closeted racism. You say how you really feel about people, specifically a black woman that just rub niggas the wrong way. So we stopped watching. It's as simple as that. Didn't miss an episode before then. I might have missed like one episode, but that's it. I watched every week.
exactly.
AEW's first ever show. Who was there? Young Kings Wrestling. AEW tickets go on sale for the first time ever. Who was there? Young Kings Wrestling. Kenny Omega debuted in AEW. Who was there? Young Kings Wrestling. We was there. Starcast, we was there. Double or Nothing. If no pandemic happened, we was going to be at Double or Nothing in 2020. If they had Double or Nothing in Las Vegas last year, who was going to be there? Young Kings Wrestling. If what was said about Big Swole was not said on New Year's Eve, we would be at Double or Nothing this year. And Dynamite. And whatever else they was doing. I'm going to save my money though.
Yo,
I might still go with Jade on the card though. I might still go.
Oh, well, I mean.
You feel me?
But I mean, like, I learned something this week. I had no idea that we spent months doing an audit just to make sure that, you know, people that look like us was getting represented on this show.
On a show that I hate. If I cared that much, I wouldn't.
Right. I had no idea that we was doing this for a show that we hated. I didn't know this.
I would have saved that 30 minutes. Like, I got better things to do, unlike most wrestling fans.
Right. And I mean, in detail, like, we was spending time, matches, dates, venues. Like, that's a lot of time.
Boy.
We only take like an hour and some change on this show. Like, that's time we could have gave to something else. Damn.
If y'all don't remember the audit results, I got them. Black people had 94 matches on television last year, and they won 37 of them.
So a third.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm gonna need y'all to learn how to read too, man.
Oh man.
I'm gonna need y'all to learn how to read for y'all try to come at somebody, man.
Oh my goodness.
Reading is essential. Reading changes entire conversations.
Reading is fundamental.
It's fundamental.
It is a part of life.
Shout out to Tim Duncan. Boys can't read. Man. Saturday night, y'all need to get some bitches, man. God damn. Fuck.
You need to pipe in some bitches.
God damn, it's Saturday night. God, what the fuck y'all doing?
We got bots out here, Transformers. Transform some bitches. Do something.
Hey, Trent just getting to straight up. Oh, it's a bitch. The hell?
Oh man. Comedy.
Yeah. We're not humans, man.
You niggas provide comedy. I enjoy you niggas.
I found out this week I wasn't a human. Almost 30 years living.
Oh man.
I've been bleeding all that. I didn't know I could bleed if I wasn't a human.
Right. So life is a lie.
Listen.
Like,
you mean to tell me I'm immortal?
Right.
I could be programmed.
I'm saying.
Hey, where my update at?
I got wires and gears.
R2D2 out here, boy. Shout out to the Transformers, man.
All this time I could have been plugging in the technology. Like,
boy, where my USB port at, man?
How many missed opportunities have I been having in life?
You mean to tell me I could program myself and be an athlete?
Right, bro.
I'm out here missing out on money.
Yo,
I seen Drew Holiday got $300,000 for 8 seconds of work today.
What?
You saw that?
What?
So he had a rebound per game bonus in his contract, and he had a certain amount of games he had to play to hit that, and he needed one more game, but they was resting their starters. This man checked in at the start of the game, fouled immediately at tip-off so he could get that game recorded and get a $300,000 bonus. 8 seconds.
Yo.
I was like, damn, I need that life, man.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
Son, we out here
Man,
doing
it's
a radio
crazy.
show.
Yeah, I heard too. Like I was just with my guys who was talking about the baseball game we was watching. He said guys just sitting on the bench over there in the dugout be making like $250,000 just to sit there.
Bro.
Like, yo.
Apparently $250,000 is not enough for wrestling fans.
No, not enough.
I saw that too. I saw Triple H said that the base pay starts at $250,000. That don't faculty and royalties, all that stuff, merch. Your base pay is $250,000,
bro.
To sit and catering. Come on.
Like,
if that salt and pepper chicken is as good as Ricochet,
I don't believe it.
I'm sitting in that motherfucker all day.
Oh man.
You want me to 24/7? Hell yeah. I'll run around, get some cardio. I ain't doing nothing else. I don't gotta take no bumps. I just gotta run around.
That's what I'm saying.
For 5 minutes.
I told y'all Shinsuke on vacation since he been
Bruh.
there. He out there surfing.
And his partner hurt too. He about to chill.
You see why?
We'll talk about that in a second, but he about to chill though.
It's a good life. It's a real good life, bro.
You get your occasional world title match once a year. He about to get his one. He had his one last year. He about to get his one this year.
That's it.
He said, I don't gotta win. Just get me in the main. Give me a big program. I get a good percentage of the house being in the main event program.
Natty probably get more.
Natty probably make more than everybody on the roster, not named Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I got this sneaky suspicion that she probably like get some ridiculous checks.
She probably said, hey, Vince, remember when I was 8? And Future You just appeared backstage at SummerSlam? Yeah, I'm going to need a little bit of a bump in my pay, my brother.
You're like, oh, how much you want this time? How much you want this time?
Oh, get my checkbook. Here. Out of my personal account. I believe all of that.
What?
This is not no theory just for the show. This ain't entertainment. I fully believe all of that. This man accidentally traveled too far into the past, and Natty Neidhart saw him and has been blackmailing him for over 30 years.
It's got to be something.
I believe it.
Like, it's got to be something. It's got to be. Because ain't no way.
Nah, ain't no
way. I can keep getting exposed to this on a weekly, monthly basis. Ain't no way.
Like, she just snuck into a Mania title match just like that.
Yo, and I swear she wasn't on TV for several weeks, and then she just popped up. She was like, I need a partner. Yo, Shayna, come here. We going to Mania. We getting in a title match. You know what I'm saying? Shayna probably looking like, yo, what do you mean? I ain't wrestled for no title. I ain't getting no match. No, listen, I got you. Let's go. Yo, Vince, we in the title match. Okay. All right, fine. I'll make it a fatal for you. Go.
We were going to have the belts, but it fell through.
Yeah, like.
That's probably what it was. They was probably trying to get the Bellas. It was like, damn it, we need somebody else. Natty, get over here. So remember, you were 8 years old.
Title match.
Yeah, I'll give you another title match. Be quiet for a little bit longer. If you don't know what we talking about, I don't remember the episode number, but it was in like December, November. It was in November. It was around the time of the Montreal screw job anniversary.
Yep.
I figure since a lot of wrestling podcasts were talking about it, and they was just saying nothing new, there's only so much you can say about it. We decided to put another spin on it. It started out as entertainment, and I fully started believing the theory as we was going through it. So like, you can't tell me nothing wrong.
Nah.
Hey, real quick, I don't have this on my notes, but this just came to mind. Real shout out to 3 former and current women's champions. Big weekends for all of them. Carmella, I think she got married this weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
Alexa Bliss got married last night. And Bianca Belair, happy birthday to you.
That's...
and your boat.
Oh yeah.
Taz setting the bar too high, fam.
Yeah, Taz heard y'all talking and say he can't fight. He said, "Nigga, I don't need to fight. I got boat money.
My wallet fight for me, my
yeah, right." It's like, what y'all doing about this?
I don't think I got a money sound bite. Do I got a money sound bite? I don't. Need to get that. In the meantime, we just gonna start with this one. I don't have nothing. We just move on.
He said, this nigga said, I'm not Makazi. I got something for
Makazi can't fight.
Nah.
Hey. First of all, he don't even know what to do with all that. She need an unapologetically African alpha male to handle that. He can't handle that. He don't even know what to do with that. Okay?
Facts.
Oh man. Dr.
I was like, bro. You that was a perfect segue because I was trying to figure out a way to do it. And you did it for me. That's that chemistry right there. That's that chemistry right there.
Yes, sir.
Walter White.
Yes, sir.
Breaking Bad. I watched a little Breaking Bad on my break too. For the my 9th or 10th rewatch. I watch it every year. I watch it once every year. Better Call Saul coming back too. That's my shit.
I heard, yeah.
Next Monday. So for the next how many weeks? The next 3 months. Last hour of Monday Night Raw not gonna be viewed live. So hopefully nothing fire happens. I'll be watching Better Call Saul. I might throw Raw into BG. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But hey, what you want to talk about, man? NXT Raw or SmackDown?
What did I catch? It's SmackDown.
Yeah, let's get SmackDown out of the way. Since that was kind of the weakest show this week, but
yeah,
it wasn't terrible. It was better than the last couple weeks. Like,
yes, it was debut central. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we got Raquel debut. Yeah. Raquel Rodriguez. No more Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah.
I mean, she already had a very bland, stereotypical Hispanic name.
Exactly. So I mean,
I don't see the point.
I don't know why you needed to change that, but
merchandising probably was gonna have her pull up in a Rolls Royce or something. I don't know. But yeah, she's on SmackDown now.
Yep.
Turning down Los Lotharios.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all better be careful, fam.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman pulled back up.
I'm about to say, bro.
You see, Braun was wearing Crocs at Alexa's wedding.
Bro, did you see his head? First of all,
bro, I saw that. That's how you know he don't give a fuck about nothing.
This man was.
That's a nigga to be scared of for real.
Like, this somebody man had to. You remember them sporks from school? That nigga was using one of those to comb his hair.
Hell yeah. That's how you know he don't give. That's why I said that's a nigga you should be scared of. This man he showed up to his best friend's wedding
with his
hair
woman
like that, with his girl like that. Like the fit. I didn't mind the fit because Crocs are expensive, so they at this point they should probably be considered a luxury brand. The suit was clean though.
Yeah,
suit was clean.
Yeah, I can't.
The hair though.
Yeah.
That's somebody that don't care about life
at all, bro.
Fuck you up. So they don't push up on his woman when she trying to get acclimated at her new job.
Yeah,
I'm pushing up on my girl.
I gotta be careful. and what's his name? Garza. Listen, man. After Sammy, I gotta watch you, bro, because I ain't saying y'all the same people, but we seen you down in NXT, even though NXT ain't canon. Listen, a ring is a ring, so I'm watching you, fam. I'm watching you. You getting a little Eddie out here since you've been on the main roster.
What are the debuts we had, man? We had Gunther.
Yeah.
Gunther and Marcel Bartel's new name is Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah. And listen, first, I noticed like less people were bitching about the name change that were actually being like, nigga, this is stupid to complain about. So I appreciate that. We are getting smarter out here. This is literally what I've been trying to tell y'all the last like 5 times y'all complained about somebody's name being changed. It don't matter. You mean to tell me this man don't already look like his name Ludwig? He looked like his name Ludwig. He looked more of a Ludwig than a Marcel.
That's what I'm saying.
Every Marcel I know was a brother. I ain't never met no white European Marcels before. So he was literally the first one. He looked more of a Ludwig to me.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a fun ass name to say too, Ludwig Kaiser.
If it's anything to say about that, it was that the fact that they lost another member.
Like Fabian Eichner said, "Fuck y'all, I'm out this bitch."
Yeah, like they just cut him loose and like, okay, well, y'all don't have 2 of y'all now.
We'll see what they're gonna do with him. I seen. Hopefully, it's his fantasy booking. Usually, when it's fantasy booking, they don't do it. I seen them trying to partner him with Tony D'Angelo. I just feel like they're 2 different types of Italians. I don't know how that would work.
That ain't gonna mesh.
One is the mafioso Italian, and the other one is like pure European Italian. It's just different. He luxury. Yeah. One guy is mafioso, the other one's luxury. It's a different. That's like when y'all try to put all the black people together.
Oh God.
Y'all said the New Day. Yeah, I remember the New Day first started. They was talking about it was a new nation.
Yeah, that was
nothing similar at all.
I did. I was all for the idea of getting a black group together because we hadn't had one of those and who knows how long. But it's like don't just automatically hit the comparison button right away. Like let them.
They do that with every black group. They either prime time or they nation.
Yeah.
We gotta stop doing that. You see that clip from that What Culture video?
Which one?
So Simon outside the stadium after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And this one dude he interviewed this dude and he was like,
"Oh, the dude say Dollar Store Sasha, right?
Dollar Store,
bro, that had me
Dollar
so
Store
heated.
Sasha." And everybody around him was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, bro?"
Yeah.
Even Simon was like, "What?" Simon was like, "What?" And hit his head.
Yeah, man. Because you saw him look back like, all right, listen, I can't do nothing with this motherfucker.
Simon was just like, "Oh, we got to move on, mate."
Yeah, like, I'm trying to be nice, I'm trying to do this show, but you just
bloody hell, they have some bad opinions.
Oh my God, that's bad. That's just one of the dudes that was trying to get on. That's just one of the dudes that was trying to be YouTube famous because it's you don't even believe that. You just being stupid.
She's just a Dollar Store Sasha Banks.
Like
he had that face. He was like, "What I do?" Like you said it on purpose. That's that type of racism right there. I can't fuck
with. Man. Like, what do you mean, bro?
So even a non-wrestling fan on my timeline was like, I don't know what he meant, but it sounded like some bullshit. It's all just like, I was like, I'll put it in rapper terms, right? I was like, say like, all right, it's a rapper named Kamaya. If y'all don't know rap and y'all don't know who Kamaya is, y'all might not know who I'm talking about. But I was like, that's like calling Kamaya a Dollar Store Cardi B.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah, I got like one of these things is not like the other.
Nah.
And what's worse is if you were any kind of even remotely, small wrestling fan, and you watched WrestleMania last year, you would see that these are two completely different
totally
women.
different black women, bro.
So I couldn't even. Like, come on, man.
That's racist.
I'd have had to tell him, like, yo, you got to leave the circle, bro. Like, let somebody else into the group. You got to go.
I know afterwards, Simon was like, "Hey, keep that motherfucker in here. He's stupid."
Yo.
He got to get publicly shamed.
Oh, my God.
I definitely would have kept him in my video. But yeah, I also, let's get back on SmackDown. I don't know how we started talking about this. This is what happened. This is the 138th episode. 138 episodes of this shit, man. We don't stay on track.
I know how it goes.
This our kingdom. We do what we want.
Exactly.
But yeah, Gunther. I seen a quote. I don't know if it's like a real quote from him though. But he said, if my name was Gunther and it was changed to Walter, people would still complain.
Probably.
That's kind of what I was saying. They will complain more because like it would be like, why you change this man's name to Walter? Like Gunther is way more intimidating, and he's skinny now too.
Oh yeah,
bruh.
Yeah, apparently, you know.
And they put the Suge Knight jacket on my son. Come on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing too. It's like, you know, when they change the name and they change the presentation, then it's like I can kind of see where y'all coming from, because it's like if it had a fire gimmick, why you change it so much? But listen, the name fits. You know what I'm saying? Apparently Vince told him he needed to slim down some. He don't want to be in like all big and shit. Listen, that's fine. The dude is a massive dude regardless.
He didn't run from the grind. He said, all right, let me get in shape.
Right. And the only thing outside of that changed, you know, the music got a little twist to it. It's, you know, still on the kind of the same wavelength.
The other music classic though, man. That's classic.
Oh yeah.
That's a legit public domain. I ain't have to pay nothing for that. I'd use it on this show. I might put it on our show. It sounds real royal.
So I'm saying y'all could have kept that, but other than that, it's like the gear changed from black to red. He still got his jackets on. He good, you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't fuck it up. That's all.
Even I like what they doing with Ludwig right now too. Like he don't got to do much. Like he Gunther's homeboy. Fuck niggas up too. Yeah, he don't got to wrestle all the time. He said because Gunther he needs somebody to talk for him. It's better if he don't say nothing.
Right.
He can talk, but somebody else say something for him. I feel more bullish on this than like most other people who debut after Mania.
Oh yeah.
So like it's just because there's something that happened on Raw. I'm a little bearish about. We're gonna talk about that, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But let's get SmackDown over with. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin are no more. And I would like to point out how Madcap got crazy over in 7 days. The crowd was loving this man. Maybe it was because he was talking shit on Corbin. They don't like Corbin, but
I tell you, I'd rather this than them doing anything than subjecting Drew to all that bullshit that was going on. Like, let them two fight and get it out the way, because I knew that was the long term. You know, that was the end game anyway. But it's like, listen, let Drew do something so we can heat him back up. Because that whole thing was just like stealing his sword and all this other shit. Like, come on, bro. That's childish.
I even like you know, that I think they started teasing the dissension between those two like a couple months back.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They got that.
It didn't drag on long. That was perfect. I appreciated that. Y'all can bring back broke ass Corbin, because like he not happy no more, because he can't be happy if he ain't getting jokes told to him.
Exactly.
Bring back that broke loser, man. That was some good television right there.
That's when we started getting some prime Pat commentary.
Yes.
I lost my shit when this dude said bum ass Baron Corbin. I'm like,
he put so much inflection on it, and I was
yo.
And the bum ass Baron Corbin. I love Pat McAfee, bro.
Oh hell yeah.
Monday I was tuned into his show too. Like he started off the show talking about Mania.
Right.
He had little marks on his arm and shit. He was like, I'm hungover, but I'm having a good time. That's a worker right there. Real cool. What's your thoughts on Lacey Evans, man?
I don't know why we keep trying to you know,
this baby face.
You know, square peg round hole. Like it's not going, man. It's not going. Like because they really did this before when they start talking about her backstory, her family, and going into the service
2 years ago.
Like y'all did that already, and it didn't do what it was supposed to do. So it's like, why are you trying this again? Like, she don't gotta be the Southern Belle no more, but she is best as a heel. Let her be a heel. I don't understand that.
I mean, I guess it's one of those situations they feel like absence makes the heart grow fonder. So like now she's been away for over a year. We can ease her into this, which like, I'm gonna just be real. Maybe it's because I'm black. I don't know. Military background baby faces, they don't work on me.
Nah.
I don't think they've ever really worked on me. Like the super patriotic stuff. Like when Undertaker was doing that, I didn't really care. Like JBL, that's kind of his thing outside of kayfabe. But both of those guys are from Texas. I get it. That's how they gonna be. But like,
it's cool.
I mean, maybe like I said, it's because I'm black. I don't really get too big into the patriotism and all that. So like, you talking about somebody's military background and using that. We don't use Montez Ford's military background.
I was just about to say that. Like, yo, Tez is a Marine. If he gets a singles push and they try to lean on that, I'm not gonna care.
Yeah,
at all.
like is that's not going to be a reason why I care about it.
Right.
Like, I mean, I ain't not like I've never. Sorry if this offends. I've never dick rolled the troops before, so. So, I mean, like we said with Lacey, it wasn't working the last time they tried it with her. It didn't work when they tried it with Jackson Riker just last year. So
it went the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Oh, that son forgotten real quick.
Like they just gonna try this with somebody till it stick.
I guess, man.
I love Lacey Evans as a heel, man. I'm kind of disappointed that she.
Yeah,
I love that sassy. She probably gonna have different music, all that.
Yeah, it's like that had a lot of potential, and y'all just said, nah, fuck it. We just gonna let that rock.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get a lot of creative gimmicks like that no more. So when you get one, why
that gimmick
not
was
use
amazing, and she stayed in kayfabe like all the time.
Right.
I remember, like, I don't know if folks remember this. This was like pandemic era Monday Night Raw when they was at the Performance Center.
Mm-hmm.
And the one dude that was stalking the women years ago, this nigga showed back up, and Lacey Evans used her military background to try to defuse the situation, but she was in character still the whole time.
Yeah, man. Like, it's
committed.
Like, I remember the first time I heard, like, she didn't actually have an accent. Like, it was just
she don't
something
talk
she was
like
doing
that
for the
real?
character. No, she don't.
Oh shit! I thought that was her real voice.
No, she don't got an accent like that. So
Ain't
like,
she from like Georgia or something? I thought she talked like that. For
yeah,
real.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, yo, this shit was good. Why we messing with it?
Damn. Hey,
yeah, it's crazy.
I ain't been booking wrestling for 50 years, so like, how they feel over me. That's how I look at everything. Like, it ain't my show.
Yeah.
They gonna do what they gonna do. They gonna do it. But our main event segment, we heard from Roman Reigns, and we heard from Roman Reigns on Monday. I'm sorry. I think like Bobby Lashley, we got to start saying the whole thing. The undisputed Universal WWE Champion Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
He was on Raw Monday and was basically like, "Fuck Raw, watch SmackDown." I'm gonna tell y'all. So we get the SmackDown.
I'm telling you, because I'm watching the time. I'm like, all right, listen, y'all got like about 6-7 minutes. Whoever gonna come out gotta come out quick.
Right.
And he's still just sitting there like, yeah,
Because like when they started running down, they said the word box office like 5 times. I was like, oh, they about to do it.
I'm like, yo, what?
And then he didn't show up. So I was like, all right, he ain't about to show up for a while.
It's like, y'all want to know what my next step is?
Y'all
tune in to SmackDown and see. I'm like,
oh, all right.
I'm nerve for this nigga. Like, so, I like it, but I'm like, damn, you got some nerve on you.
Right. So I was like, all right, what's the next step? So we get to Friday, we find out the next step, and the next step was like, I walked out with both of these. I looked at my cousins, they only had one set of gold. Who needs some more gold?
Facts.
So we're gonna go to Raw Monday. We're gonna smash RK Bro. So we're gonna get that. You know that meme with the dude and he's sweating and he's like trying to figure out what button to press?
Yeah.
That's Matt Ritter right now. He's like, all right, RK Bro can lose, but the Usos
gonna come to Raw.
But the way I look at it, in kayfabe, Tribal Chief runs the WWE. If he on both shows, Uso's gonna be with him regardless. So like,
yeah, exactly.
I think this is the one time we can make the exception for it.
Yeah.
He probably not gonna feel that way, but
plus, I mean, listen. At this point, I mean, well, first off, the man is broken about the brand split. He's like, listen, I give up.
Yeah,
but
he's short wired.
Yeah, it's over at this point. But now it's like, listen. First off, they don't care about tag teams, but the depth on both sides is just
RK Bro beat everybody on Raw. There's only 3 teams.
Exactly. So it's like, listen, you got enough between both brands that you could have them go after one set of titles.
You want to know how I know he's not going to accept this?
What?
He's going to be like, well, you should have had RK Bro lose the fucking titles at Mania. I agree. But
well, we didn't do that. Like I was rooting for Street Profits, but especially
if the end game was always the Usos getting it, like I mean, we're gonna talk about NXT in a second, but Solo Sikoa going after gold too. So he said the word. He said the B word.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
if the goal is to get the gold on everybody, then I mean, some sacrifices have to be made, unfortunately.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
SmackDown. It was a good show. But I liked Raw better. So I think we should save Raw for last. But NXT. First off, we need to make sure Rick Steiner is safe.
Yeah. Bro.
This man had the biggest moment in his career this weekend. And
I got scared at first because like the way he was talking, it was like sounded like he was having some like health issues or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, what's up with Rick? What's going on right now? You see bars around this motherfucker.
Right.
And these dudes just standing there. I'm like, yo, what in the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna just say I'm not too interested in seeing Joe Gacy or Harlan versus Braun Breaker. No. But I mean, I guess if you gotta have a little, filler feud for Braun to have before you move him on to something else. I guess can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
I mean, Grayson Waller busy, so like can't have him.
No, man. Yo, I better not ever see Grayson nowhere near that title.
Well, I mean, you look at the heels on the roster, like Santos is busy, like Melo, like probably got him on ice for later on down the line, so you don't want to burn that too quick.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Grayson Waller, he locked up with the tag scene, so really the only direction you could go was Joe Gacy and Harlan. So I get it. I'm just Shawn Michaels, Triple H, y'all got to make me care, but right now I don't.
Yeah, that's like you got to handle these niggas because they kidnapped your pops. But
facts.
Like
you might have to. You think they're gonna take them through some jigsaw type shit?
Oh man,
have this man figuring out puzzles, have him figuring out math problems.
It sounds like that's the type of shit that they will be on. I don't know, maybe, but I don't know. Like the whole gimmick just weirded me the fuck out.
Yeah, honestly, strange. It's strange. I really don't be paying attention to them. Like even the shit with my boy Draco. Like I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't either. Like I kept from the little bit that I kept seeing because I wasn't like watching full on, but it's like I would keep seeing like he would be sending this dude videos and stuff like that, and he every time I see him now, he's sitting in the locker room like deep in thought on some black, deep consciousness shit. Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's up with you, bro? And then Zion coming in here, he's trying to tell him like, yo, you good? Now he getting mad at him, like, what's really going on with you, bro? I'm confused.
They're gonna have that boy joined up. I forgot the dude's names already. Joe Gacy and Harlan. Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Quincy too, man. Quincy wrestled at Versus like last year, and then got signed to WWE. Yeah, Quincy, the big dude, the big dude, kind of look like Viscera. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, man. So I go check my archives. I got pictures of him on YK Wrestling _ at Instagram. We got WWE wrestlers on our page too, boy. Before they made it big.
Yeah.
Why we hate on them when they go and do other things now? Why would we do?
Leave the clown shoes at home, folks.
R.I.P. Bozo. What else happened in NXT, man? So we found out who's been harassing the Creed brothers. It was not MSK. Maybe it was supposed to be MSK, but turns out it was Pretty Deadly. Y'all don't know who Pretty Deadly is because y'all don't watch NXT UK. I'm gonna be real with you. I have not watched NXT UK all year, so I don't really know what's going on over there right now. I seen a British year. What's his name? Ashton Sanders. Ashton Sanders is the damn dude from Wu-Tang. Ashton Smith is his name over NXT UK. British Ricochet is what I call him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you remember him? Yeah, I've seen he been getting featured recently, so like they've been featuring more black people on there. I might watch it. That was kind of one of the things I wasn't watching before. Wasn't no niggas on the show.
Oh no.
It was It was Walter, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Rhea Ripley, Tony Storm.
Yeah.
And no niggas.
Good performers, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know, throw some
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 melanin.
people in there that I can relate with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see my boy Ashton. It's another dude over there. I forgot his name. He black. I think he got locks. So he over there. And a male, she over there too. She black. She kind of looked like Layla L a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all remember Layla?
I do.
Lay Cool?
I do indeed. Yeah. Hell yeah.
And really, you know how like the NFL to like the football to WWE pipeline is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same. If you dance for a professional sports team, you're probably
yeah.
gonna be women's champion. There's 100% guarantee that you'll be women's champion.
Right. Naomi and Carmella both.
Naomi, Carmella, Layla.
Yeah. Mella used to dance for the Lakers.
She did. And the
Way
Pats.
back in the day. Yeah.
So Carmella should probably be higher up on my list of favorite wrestlers. Carmella got a couple rings. I don't think she got no rings with the Pats. Nah, Pats went 10 years without winning something. So she got a couple with the Lakers at least. Layla got one with the Heat. It's fire.
Yeah, man.
Big shout outs to them. But yeah, shout out to Pretty Deadly. Go check out what they've been doing in UK. Former UK tag champs. They cold. So I'm excited because I've seen them before. If you've never seen them, you'll probably be excited if you go watch them. We got new women's tag team champions too. Toxic Attraction. They win it back from Raquel Rodriguez and Dakota Kai, which is a questionable decision to have them drop the titles in the first place. Like, I don't see the point.
Exactly. That's what.
Look, you want to give them a Mania weekend moment? Cool. It happened on the kickoff show at 9:30 a.m. on my side. I didn't even see it, bro. Like, y'all tripping. What was the point?
It was a decent match, but that's about the most you can say about it. And now, again, like it doesn't make sense.
No, I mean, was the point to move into Dakota versus Mandy? I think you could have went a different way about that.
Yeah, completely different. But I mean, like, how long have I been saying, like, Raquel don't have nothing else to do in NXT. Send her up. No. So you bring her back into this shit just to win the belts. Yeah, just to win the belts. Drop them a couple days later, and then go up to main roster. Like,
you see what Dakota said?
What?
He said, at least we held it for more than 2 hours this time.
Okay.
I mean,
all right. What, 2 days now? Basically? 3 days?
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
0 successful defenses.
Exactly. 0-2.
This matters more than anything. We also gonna get the Italian Mafia versus Mexican Mafia, looks like.
That's crazy.
Little West Side Story going on.
Yeah, right.
So Tony D needs some niggas. Man. He needs some Capones.
He gonna have to go recruiting because Legado run deep. You know what I'm saying? So
they're not much of a threat though. You should probably get like one more person at least. Though.
Yeah. Yeah, he might.
Better not be Fabian Eichner.
Yeah, that's not gonna fit.
I tell you, two different types of Italians. That's how we got to talking about that. All right.
Yeah.
I was like, how do we get to talking about Cardi B and all that shit? That's how. Okay, I remember.
But nah, Eichner just don't blend in with the vibe that Tony D got going on. So I couldn't see it.
But what was that one match they had a few weeks ago? That was like a few months ago. This man was doing sentons out the ring and shit.
Oh,
so singles
career. I know which one you was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Singles career for him is gonna be good, but don't put him with Tony D. But we're gonna see what they do with that. Like, he already got one homeboy. I don't know how long he gonna stick around though. So you might need you a couple more. What my boy Big Vito doing?
not dress wearing Vito, FBI Vito.
Nah, FBI Vito. Johnny Stamboli.
Right.
With Tony D'Angelo is Johnny Stamboli 2.0.
Pretty much, yeah.
They need a Nunzio.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I watching 03, They knew what they was doing. Like Nunzio was like a little Joe Pesci. He was the smallest dude.
Yeah, that's what they need.
Like he had a squad with him. Yeah, man.
Like they get one of them, or should I get my Italian accent to get you one of those?
Right. What Chuck
Go
Colombo doing?
business. Yeah, what Chuck Colombo doing? This is the like third time in the last few months we talked about Chuck Colombo on here. What he up to?
He probably ain't doing nothing.
I know, like I said, he probably got a garage full of. He probably just collect cars. That's all he do.
Yeah,
he living a good life, man.
I know it was something with motorcycles. Like he was like fixing them up, or he was selling them, some shit like that.
Something like that. That's what we need another one of. On what happened to that boy, we need to Chuck Colombo. Let's get that happen.
Yeah.
What happened to that boy?
Yeah, I need to get a list together. I ain't did that in a minute.
It's one of my favorite segments, man. And one more thing, NXT, I want to talk about.
Look how thick that is. Look how thick that is.
Nikita Lyons versus Lash Legend. Woo. All thirst aside, was a decent match. Like they both are improving steadily.
Yeah.
Like Lash Legend looks like night and day, which like if I don't know, because I don't be at the Performance Center, but if the rumors are believed to be true, she's breaking all of Bianca Belair's records in weightlifting. Or a good majority of them.
Really?
So if that translates in ring, then we got something. we cooking with straight up gas.
Hey.
And Nikita too. Oh, wrestling about to be popular again.
Man, listen.
You already got Roman Reigns. Like I'm dead ass serious, bro. I seen a tweet and somebody used like a Roman Reigns little clip from a promo. They use it as like a meme. I swear to you, a woman that just random as hell. She was like, "Oh, these are the type of niggas that be on wrestling." And she about to start watching. Wrestling about to get popular again. That's what we have these attractive men and women on the show.
Yeah,
that's how you get people to watch.
That is a fact, man.
Not motherfuckers bleeding all over the place. Nobody want to see that.
Yeah,
all the time. Nobody want to see that.
Yeah, man.
So I'm just saying, there's going to be a day in the future, potentially. Monday Night Raw is going to have Lash Legend, Nikita Lyons, Bianca, Roman, Carmelo Hayes. It's going to be a really time.
Bro, when Melo show up, whichever show he get on,
it's a wrap.
That is going to be the show to watch every single week.
Bro, the women going to be turned thin.
Yeah.
That's that. Listen, I'm putting all types of advertising for women on. I'm getting them for the commercials, all that. This is gonna be straight up marketed to women in like 4 years, bro.
Hell yeah!
This is not a bad way to go. Like, you don't gotta go total divas with it, but like make them be an important part of the people you market to, because they the ones that's buying stuff.
Yeah,
women and children that's who you market to if you want to make some money. That's how you make $1 billion off of something that hasn't been popular in 20 years. You market the women and children.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Like
big facts.
$1 billion.
Billions.
You know.
Not million, billions.
Yeah.
Y'all talk about the pipe bomb promo a lot. Y'all don't say that part no more though. They stopped saying that part.
That's I
seen that part quoted in so long.
It's like we skip around everything to get past that part. Everything else gets quoted. You know, we don't talk about that.
They like talk about the be a star.
Oh yeah. always. But now we want to talk about the guy taking all the bad bumps, you know.
Hey man. I seen on the UFC show Mickey Gall was fighting.
Yep.
So it was a lot of CM Punk slander on my timeline last night. You imagine, he just unprovoked slander. It's like you minding your own business and Mickey Gall fight. Yep. All of a sudden your mentions is filled. You just got to go on a blocking spree. I couldn't imagine.
That's terrible.
Made me think back to that Stephanie promo.
Uh-oh.
She killed them boys. Y'all remember that?
Mm.
Hey, let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Man. We get before I get into a tangent. Monday Night Raw. So you thought Raw, he was gonna kick it off with the undisputed Universal WWE Heavyweight Champion?
I thought so.
I thought so too. Like I thought he would come out and tell niggas what it was, and that's it. But nah. Instead, we get my boy. My boy Cody came out. And he cut a really good promo. A very I mean, if you saw him cutting promos in AEW, it's kind of along the same lines.
Yeah.
My father. You know, when you get that my father, and then like, you know, his mouth start trembling.
Yeah, that lip trembling a little bit.
My father. The American dream. You know, he in his bag when it comes to that. But he put a picture on the Tron. And he said the picture was from a match at Madison Square Garden in 1977. It's a picture of Dusty Rhodes with the then WWF Heavyweight Championship. The one Roman Reigns won at WrestleMania. Same one. 60 plus years of history. That same belt. Dusty Rhodes never held it. Why does Dusty Rhodes have a picture with it when he never held it? It's because that match in particular, Dusty Rhodes won, but he won by countout versus superstar Billy Graham. So your boy did some Googleable research, and I was like, when was that match? And it was in September 26, 1977. I went and looked it up. That date this year falls on a Monday.
Really? Okay.
So let's keep that in mind.
Okay.
We'll revisit this.
We got what, 5 months?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. All right.
Money in the Bank coming up in 3.
Yeah.
I will be there.
Okay.
So I might listen. I know this is Las Vegas we talking about in July. I might put my suit on, give me a little temporary neck tattoo, dye my locks blonde temporarily.
Oh man,
I'm going this Cody Rhodes. If he in Money in the Bank, I'm going this Cody, because that's my pick to win. It's way too early, but that's my pick right now.
Oh yeah,
just based on my research.
That's a favorite.
So I'm gonna keep that in mind. But what else happened on Raw? VEER is here.
Yeah,
finally showed back up, and like I said on Twitter, Rey Mysterio need to be careful around the India folks.
Yo, I was like, I can't stand y'all right now, because as soon as he showed up, and he attacked Rey, the first thing I see is that picture of Khali. That picture of Khali squeezing his head like he's getting jelly out. Like
literally the first thing I thought of, bro. And that was in what, 05?
06.
05, 06? Yeah. It was 06. It was 06.
Yeah.
It was after Mania, I think.
Yeah, right after.
That was 06. I got hit to wrestling, like the kayfabe and stuff, 3 years prior. I was on the internet and everything at that time. I thought Rey Mysterio was dead. So I can imagine kids all over America were spooked.
Yeah.
I was just like, because like I said, I was hips. I knew that SmackDown was pre-taped.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, they didn't cut this out. Like, is he okay?
I was shook. Like,
hey,
I think I was like 14 at the time.
Yeah,
like
13,
I'm shook watching that. Cause I knew at that point, like, there's certain things that they exaggerated with, but I'm like, yo, I'm watching this dude,
man
like,
bleeding from the mouth with his head.
Yeah, and this man's hands were massive. So I'm like, yo, Rey's this little dude. Like, did somebody tell this dude he gotta chill?
And like I also thought about, like, bro, this nigga was in solitary confinement in the longest yard. He kind of scary.
Right. Yo, first time I saw Khali, I'm like, yo, that's a dude from Longest Yard. What the hell he doing out here right now? Yo, he might really hurt Taker. and then Taker got beat. So I'm like, yo, wait a minute.
Oh, fam, this nigga crazy. This nigga like 7'2".
Exactly. Yeah, that had me shook. But nah, as soon as y'all said that when VEER showed up, I'm like,
all right, real quick. You can't see him, but there's a devil on my shoulder right here. He's telling me to say this. Rey Mysterio, Great Khali. It's the first time ever 2 guys who have killed people have fought. So I had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
that's Googleable too. They have both killed people.
We gonna get canceled.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to. We can move on though, but I just had to get that out of here. I just want to say if they hit a home run with VEER though, that's money. Like
I mean, listen, they've been trying for the longest to tap into that
Indian star,
because Khali was the first one.
Gender, they tried.
Then they tried with Gender, so it's like, listen,
my boy got a title match next week too. I forgot to mention that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he had some nerve too, talking about getting Ricochet out of witness protection. Like, hold on, we ain't seen you in a couple months,
right?
So are you talking about somebody else getting witness protection? But now, like, for all the time that we done waited for VEER to show up, like, I think y'all kind of owe it to us to turn this dude into a star, because we started what was it, September that VEER was supposed to be showing up, and now we just getting him after Mania. Like, y'all better turn this dude into a star. Shit, waiting too long.
He got a Disney movie, man. He good. I'm saying it's money in my. He's money in 100%. Like, he got the look. I seen he got little kids like painting their face with VEER face paint.
Oh yeah,
like already. That is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
And this dude got the best head of hair in the whole company. Off rip. Nobody got better hair than this man. Yeah, he got the best hairline I've been seen on a wrestler. Wrestlers be having fucked up hairlines. Braun.
Braun didn't have a hairline to begin with.
Yeah, he didn't have one to begin. Ivar got a bad hairline. I seen Killian Dane finally shaved his shit off.
Yep.
Adam Cole, you next. I'm gonna tell you why Adam Cole never gonna cut his hair. But I'm gonna wait till we off camera because I already said something problematic already. I'm gonna tell you off camera. But what else happened on Raw? We had an impromptu match that was announced on Twitter. Dolph Ziggler putting the NXT title on the line versus Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker wins the NXT championship back on Monday Night Raw. Which, like, I mean, I get it. Y'all wanted to see it at the the takeover, whatever we calling it now. Yeah. But Monday Night Raw though, like, the viewership of Monday Night Raw versus NXT is like a 500% difference. I did the math. Maybe like 470 something. Yeah. Put this. We want people to watch this show. Yeah. Showcase him on this show first.
I mean, I figured that was the point of having Dolph be the champ anyways. So,
yeah.
It's the Raw guy. He's got the NXT title. He brings some viewers with him down there. So
I thought it was a better decision to do it on Raw if they weren't going to do it at the show.
Yeah. So I was only surprised because I'm thinking like Braun is going to get moved up.
Mm-hmm.
So, but either way, it's fine. Like, I ain't mad at it.
Nah, I'm not mad at all. But elsewhere on the show, this is what I was saying. I was bearish on. Because Kevin Owens came out and he's interrupted by the absolute most generic looking, like,
oh my god,
plain. Like, this dude looked like, bro, you on the wrong show. Like, you supposed to be on Main Event. What you doing here? Some dude named Ezekiel. I seen Ezekiel on the thing. I'm thinking like, damn, Dallas, like, is Zeke Elliott about to come out here or something? Like, that's my first thing. Other people thought it was Zeke Jackson. This is what they call domination.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, y'all changed his music, but okay, what he doing here? But then I seen this dude.
There's a dude, and I looked right at him. I was like, what the fuck did they do to Elias?
Yo, bro, I was shook. I'm like,
what the fuck did they do to Elias?
Yo, That create a wrestler pack going crazy right now.
So listen. I'm notorious for saying let it play out, and I will, because clearly there's some self-awareness going on. They're playing their real tongue in cheek. I just want to know what the end game is, though. That's what matters.
I gotta know.
I gotta know,
because this was like the term visible confusion has never been stronger in my head than in that moment.
Ezekiel apparently is Elias's little brother. They share a Twitter page, though.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean?
So what's the end game here, Vince? This some Bruce Pritchard shit right here. What's the end game, Bruce?
I feel like it is.
Bruce be wild. So
I'm
what's
like,
going on
yo, whoever it is, and I said this on Twitter. I'm like, whoever it is, look like he want to speak to us about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That was like one of the first thoughts I had coming through my head when I seen this dude come out here. Like, oh my God, this dude look like he about to be a Jehovah's Witness or something. Like, yo, what's up with you? What is this?
This dude came down here looking like great value Damian Sandow.
Yo, right.
They probably had him shaved because they got LA Knight about to come up. You can't have both of these niggas looking the same on the show.
Oh.
What's the end game? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
I also want to know the end game with this, because this is the most disappointing segment on the entire show. RIP, because the Hurt Business just filed for bankruptcy.
Now that's a damn shame.
I was hurt, bro.
Oh, man.
Because I was wondering, bro. I was just like, MVP came out. I was like, all right, where the fuck was MVP at this weekend?
But you know what? That's how I knew. That's how I knew something was about to happen. Because
I knew something was gonna happen, but like,
it's like everybody was talking about, oh, well, MVP was at Mania, but they didn't have him go out with Lashley. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't they go? And then I'm thinking like, yo, Lashley's kind of turning face. MVP ain't gonna turn face because, like, that's not him. That's not what he good at. That's not his thing. So I'm like,
tried it.
Oh, so what? MVP about to turn on him or some shit? And then Omos come out, and I'm like, oh god,
Big black nigga,
Digzilla.
And no, Omos needed a manager badly though. So like, I'm not too mad at it.
Like that's smart. I said like, yo, I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to see that go down, but it makes sense. Like I can't fault it, especially if you pushing this dude the way they've been pushing him. You gotta have a mouthpiece. So who better? If you don't got Paul Heyman,
Next
that's what you got right there. Exactly. Yeah.
I think MVP was working like directly with him a little bit too. Like around the time of like Raw Underground and stuff. Like, don't quote me on that. I don't know, but
that's smart too.
I know it's just like y'all break up the strongest representation that we'd have ever had.
Yeah. They never like to see us win. Never like to see us win. Never.
That's a fact. Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Damn.
We had something great, man.
It was something amazing.
Oh man.
I was Raw. Talked about Roman already.
Yeah.
You know what happened with that. That was this week. I'm gonna be more tapped in this upcoming week though.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna have to get ready because once we log off, I'm gonna get out of my human form. Get back to basics, you feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Get this clown bot shit on.
Hey. Hey man, listen, I know personally you spend time doing something creative and people don't appreciate it. So I gotta appreciate creativity when I see it. # new profile pic.
Oh man. Oh, listen.
We got
if y'all are fans of the show, closeted fans or whatever, like we ain't that big. Y'all can just ask to get on the show. like if you want a platform or something like that, just ask. You know what I'm saying? We you know, big ball, not yet. We ain't up there where we want to be yet. But you know, we nice people. Just say, hey, I want to get on and talk wrestling.
YKWrestling@gmail.com, man. Just send a collab
Yeah.
request.
We welcome guests all the time. It's just us two. Like
typically, yeah.
Like y'all don't gotta take such unconventional routes to get attention. It's not necessary. It's not necessary though.
Hey man.
Oh man. But y'all comedy. I can't stand hashtag you niggas. But y'all are comedy. Y'all are straight comedy.
Listen, it would not be a Young Kings Wrestling without you niggas at this point.
Oh no. Y'all brought some new life. Cause we had a period where it was like, you know, it was getting a little like, you know, we needed a joke, we needed some electricity. And y'all came through.
Somebody gotta do it, man. Somebody gotta do it. It's us. Everybody talk about the same shit on their shows. They retract the same talking points all the time. That's why I don't listen to a lot of wrestling podcasts. I listen to the ones that got like certain niches to them.
Yeah.
So like if you a black wrestling podcaster, the chances of me listening are highly likely. If you got at least one black person on your show, I'm gonna listen.
There you go.
So Smacking It Raw is safe. There are other shows in our crew that don't got black people. I fuck with y'all too.
Right.
Don't be mad. I fuck with y'all too. Y'all know I fuck with y'all.
Y'all know who y'all are. So yeah.
But if you black, you getting priority. I'm sorry. Hey man, if there's nothing else we got, man, plug your socials.
Y'all can find me at Recap24 on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour on all listening platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling. I just bit the bullet. I had to remake the Instagram page and get it started up all over again because they talk about 2 days. We'll get back to you. It's been like 8, so I'm just like,
bro, I've been waiting 14 months.
Like, yo, y'all could just miss me with that. I'm just bite the bullet, start over. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no big deal. I'm kind of tight, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I got that done. I got my new schedule. So new content is coming, I promise. But I got plenty up. So go check that out.
Go check out the archives. Go check out, you know, we ain't did in a minute. I don't remember. I think this was what Malik was doing. We should do some like NBA redrafts again. That was fun. We gotta figure out how to do that. Get some more NBA content.
Cool.
We can transition like Malik did. He don't ever be on the show no more because he got real sports to talk about now.
Right.
You don't even talk about it. He just film it.
You just see all these videos with like Vargas and all them. Like,
bruh.
Okay, I see.
He know them though. Like he knew them before they got big. So like, I think he grew up in one of them. Don't quote me on it. But I don't be knowing people lies like that. Hey, but I am TC Fontron. New nickname. Beep 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 boop boop. You can follow me at beep beep beep. That's at tc.fontaine on Instagram. And I can be reached on Twitter at beep beep bop bop. That's TC Fontaine on Twitter. And beep 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 beep. That's YK Wrestling everywhere except Instagram because they are some hoes. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, that's beep 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 bop. That's an underscore at the end of it. Robot talk. And check out all the content at YK Wrestling. Links to all the platforms and the merch are there. Like I said at the beginning of the show, merch is in one area now. Hit our Teespring up.
Yeah.
If you want to know about that, everybody should know if you pay attention. Just know. And if you buy it off our Teespring now, we actually get more profit. So what I'm saying is, I think if I remember correctly, I priced them at about around the same. We just get more profit. So we don't need nobody else. So, you buy one of them Black Lives Matter shirts, we do that.
Donations.
Gifts. Gifts.
Proceeds are donated. So get on them shirts, man.
Directly donated.
Yeah, we don't donate to Black Lives Matter.
If you've been watching the news lately,
yeah, every now and again that comes up. More people get hip. I'm excited about that. I told y'all niggas.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas.
Y'all thought I was playing, but I was being dead serious.
Yeah.
And now there's proof of what I was saying. There's always been proof, but like there's indisputable proof now.
Right.
So donate by buying one of our shirts. We donate directly. Go straight to PayPal. It's my personal PayPal, but listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be transparent. Let me clear my throat real quick. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Cause like my funds and Young Kings Wrestling funds are in the same account. But like I know how much to set aside. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like that's my personal PayPal. So if you want to donate to my personal PayPal, it's Fontaine402. Not mistaken. So if you just want to donate directly without getting a shirt, you don't gotta donate to my PayPal. Just fucking donate to people. Do your research too. You can donate to them directly. You don't gotta go through us. If you want a nice little t-shirt, we're gonna send the funds over that way. Or you can do both. It don't matter. Everything helps. I seen you seen the kid that was on the ride in Orlando a few weeks back.
Yeah.
I seen somebody scammed his family out of money. So like they could use it directly. So like they could use it directly. Donate to him. If you want to buy a shirt from us, we're gonna donate to him too.
Thanks.
I've actually been trying to find a way to send money to his family, and I can't find nothing. I don't want to be like superimposing. I know people going through shit. Like you got lawsuits and stuff to handle. So like that's why I try to find other ways to do it. I don't want to, because I could simply just go and find somebody in his family and message them directly. Like, how can I send y'all money? Right. I feel that's doing too much. They're already under too much stress to having these random people messaging them. So we got to figure out ways to do it. In the meantime, I've said a lot. I've talked a lot.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Y'all know what to do.
We might have been about an hour and a half on here. So appreciate y'all for making it this far. This is usually around the length of time. So
we had to have fun today. We
had a lot of fun.
We were inspired.
So with that being said, we ain't gonna close the show out the usual way. We are gonna close the show out with a dance break. And I'm just gonna commence said dance break right now. If you're listening, join us. If you're watching a week, 2 weeks from now on YouTube, you know how that goes. Join us in our dance break as we end today's episode.
We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots.
We out of here. Go.